Howdy, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you our Winnebago View 24D upgrades that I've performed on our motorhome here. Hopefully it will give you some ideas. And say hello, Stella. Hey, Stella. So we're going to start on the inside and then we'll go out to the outside. We're actually staying at Pilot Knoll Campground in Highland Village, Texas. And it's a little windy today, but it's warming up quite nicely. So inside, some of the updates or upgrades that we've done. I'll start here in the cabin. I've installed these Nessus mounts, and the one on the right is for a tablet and the one on the left is for my phone. I'll probably do another video where I show how I set that tablet up to connect to a rear view camera that's better than what's that came with the chassis. This is a 2024 Mercedes-Benz chassis, so it doesn't have the integrated camera in the rear view mirror, unfortunately. But I've got a charge cable going from the cubby there up here so I can plug it in for Apple CarPlay, and I've got my Demco brake controller over there when we pull our Jeep. Front, that's about it. Nothing really else special up here in the front area. So as we sweep over here to the left, I mounted our Max Air remote right there on the side, keep it out of the way. And we don't use it too much, but when we do, what we have to do is remove the Max Air shade. So I've got this Van Essential, and it just keeps things a little cooler during the hot days. Another Amazon purchase. Let's see here. Multiple little mounts for storing things. A lot of little command hooks that we've got. There's where I keep our keys. So some of the things, I don't want to say major things that we've done inside, but I would say it's kind of major. The Winnebago View comes with a split sink, and I saw a video from another couple that's upgraded their split sink to a full sink, and I think this sink is way better. There's obviously a lot more room to put bigger pots and pans in, and it was a very simple upgrade. I was definitely happy with this upgrade. This little rubber mat keeps water from going down the side. I did seal it around the outside edge, and then a rubber mat there in the center to keep it from scratched up. Down underneath, Winnebago Views, other Winnebago Navions, they come with a filter. And when I switched from a dual pipe situation to a single trap, I got rid of the water filter because I never used it, and it was just an extra step that I had to do when I winterized the motorhome. So didn't use it. We filter outside, so that saved a lot of room in here. Actually freed up room. This trash can is like the perfect size. It fits 8-gallon trash bags. And then I did a little plug up there to make sure my little handbag is always plugged in. Another update, well, with the new sink, the covers don't fit all the way on it, but they sit perfectly on the rubber mat. You can see here, they sit perfectly just right there. No issues. The other thing that we upgraded was RV silencer. This is definitely a must if you have a Coleman. AC unit. This takes the noise level significantly down, so that is definitely a must. So what else did we do? The other thing that I installed was a micro air easy RV thermostat, and this was basically plug and play. Take out the old one and put the new one in. Very simple, no issues at all with that. Did a little thermostat right there. I got a little command hook here with a 3D printed device that when you get to your campground, or sorry, when you get to your storage and you're done, you basically take this thing and after everything's been turned off, and you go like that, and it basically leaves the fridge and freezer open, propped open, so air gets in there and things don't start growing. I've had that happen multiple times, so you can find that on Amazon. Back in the bathroom, this was an upgrade that I did. The kitchen, or the bathroom faucet, the one that came with it was leaking around the end here where you unscrew it and take the filter, and it was just spewing water everywhere. It was cheap, and I replaced it with this Moen, like residential style, fingerless, fingerprint resistant faucet. That thing has been working great. The slight challenge was the size of the step down from a larger size to a smaller size for the connections. You can see some additional mounts I put in here for storage, but that was challenging. But if you need the exact measurements, if you decide to do it yourself, let me know down in the comments and I'll give you those details. But yeah, I've definitely loved having a way better faucet head than that. And then here in the storage, just little cubbies to add things so they don't fall down when we're traveling. And then right here, a little basket over the window. This holds stuff. And then a covered, keeps a little cooler in here, and privacy. And I got some command hooks up here. The glue that it came with was melting and very difficult to get rid of, so I replaced that with command strip hooks, and that's worked great. Really nothing much else in here, and I think that's all the upgrades that I've done in here. Let me check. Oh, the bed. This was one that I did. Let me put this thing down real quick and I'll show you. So the Winnebago Views and Avions, they come with a, I don't know, is this 5 inches possibly, mattress pad, and it's covered in this really thick material which kind of negates the cushion, the cushioniness of the actual mattress pad. So I got rid of that, and I used an old device that basically holds the mattress in place right here on this other bar. And then I added this Tempur-Pedic full double. I probably could have gone a little bit bigger, but it's a mattress pad, really soft. So this has made a huge difference in our sleep, because of the cover was just, I didn't like it. Made it the bed too hard. And that's about it for the inside. And let's check out the outside. All right, here's the outside and the updates that we did here. Installed these KC Highlight A-pillar mounts. They're basically, I think they're the Flex Air 3s, and those were mounted there on the A-pillar. These are so bright, especially at night when you're driving and you need to see out in front of you. They're so bright, and I've got them kind of angled center line and then off to a little bit to the left, so you and to the right, so you can see the ditch. But how I mounted these is I simply ran, you can see all the cabling right there, but I ran the power to this little junction point right here where there's power, and just plugged negative over here on the side. And then the only cable that I had to run through the firewall right there was the switch to turn them on or off, and I'll show that to you. But really easy, not terribly difficult, and they add so much light. Like I said, if you're driving at night and you're in those back roads where you can't really see people and animals and things like that, cars, there's a switch right here. So on and off, easy. Well, hey Stella, how are you? So outside, moving on, I installed a LP bypass valve, so liquid propane bypass valve right here, and that allows us, if we are at a spot where we run out of propane and we have one of those 20 gallon barbecue propane bottles, that we can just plug that in and then we continue to have heat. So that was an easy one to install. Oh, they call them bump stocks, but they're basically the sumo springs. You can't really see them from here, but I think everybody knows what they are. Maybe you can see them there. The bump stocks that come with these from factory are just so tiny, and you definitely need to get the bigger ones for better swaying up and down, as far as moving up and down. I also upgraded the sway bar to the Hellwig sway bar. I don't know if you can see it, kind of right there. And then when we bought our motorhome, it didn't come with leveling jacks, so the dealership installed these HWH levelers, and I think they're better than the stock ones that they install at the factory. Moving along, on top, ours came with two 100-watt solar panels. I installed a third one. You can't see it, it's on the other side of the AC unit over there, but it definitely helps charge those batteries, keep them topped off. What else outside? Chrome tip. Let's get a little flash. Oh, in the front, I forgot to show y'all something, but I'll show you what that is. We'll go back to the front. But my flagpole buddy. You definitely, if you love to hang the stars and stripes or the whatever state flag you have, you definitely need a flagpole buddy. And it's a little windy right now, so I don't have it flag hooked up. I've got the tire monitor, air pressure gauges. I installed those at the dealership. And then the front, you can't really see this. I did a video on this as well before, the horn upgrade. You can kind of see it in there, but these are PIA horns. There's two of them, two different frequencies. The stock horn that comes in these things are pitiful. They just sound like a beep beep beep, whereas this horn now, when I'm coming and somebody's in my way or whatever and I honk that, they're definitely getting out of the way. So that's about it from the outside. Future mods, I may put some Fox shocks on the rear, and I think that's about it for now that I can think of as far as upgrades on the outside. Anyway, I hope this video gave you some ideas about upgrading your Winnebago View or Navion. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks, see ya.